Hi, this is JSYK.com, and we're Debby Ryan.
What's up?
If you had to have a celeb date with anybody, who would it be?
That's such an embarrassing question. Who would you try to fix me up with? Who would you want to see me with?
I'd like to see you with Nick Jonas.
Well, there you go. Debbie and a Jonas. Perfect.
Debbie Jonas.
Debbie Jonas.
Do you think that you're more like Bailey than any other character on the show?
What if I was like, I'm more like London? I'm probably a lot like Bailey. I mean, there are a lot of people who don't like private school, but I love it. I love the uniform idea.
It's better than having people laugh at you for what you wear. And
Yeah.
for, like, if you have something that somebody else doesn't have, and they're like, oh, haha, you don't have what I have.
Exactly. And when I went to public school, that's what's really hard is that, you know, I would like wear a polo and I would get it because everyone was wearing polos, but I couldn't like afford the Hollister ones or like the Abercrombie ones. And then, and you know, people would just laugh. Exactly. They would just make fun of you because you didn't have it. And I've actually kind of turned that around now to be like, okay, you guys are all wearing Hollister, but I'm not. So who is more individual here? Which is cool because it kind of helps mentally, it helps your confidence. But
How did you deal with bullying?
there was a lot of crying, but you know, my parents just always said that the people who bully you and people who are mean to you, they do it because you're different and they can't handle difference, and they do it because out of a deep-rooted insecurity in themselves. Which then, as you know, a teen, I'm like, why would they be insecure? They have the cool clothes and they have all the cool friends and they have a boyfriend, you know, and all those things that you think of. But I went back last year. And I was at my best friend's gym where she tumbled, and the girl who was like my big bully, who I actually think about before every like bullying scene or every time I'm mean to someone in a scene, I think about her. And she actually walked up to me in the gym and she's like, Debbie, you are dressed so cutely. How are you doing? I'm like, I love that you're talking to me now. Bye. But it was just interesting to see that throughout the entire thing, what I couldn't see because I was so hurt was that she really just wanted people's acceptance. She fed off of people thinking she was better, and because she walked around like she was better, everyone kind of followed that. Which is really interesting because it gives you the best advice ever, whereas like when you're in a situation where you feel like it's a new situation, you have no idea what to do, if you pretend that you're confident, or if you kind of fake the confidence until you have it, people kind of follow that, and people follow confidence. And so, as long as you don't abuse that and become mean and become a bully yourself, just as long as you're confident in who you are. I do not have a boyfriend. I'm working really hard on my school. A Jonas. I'll get on that.
Taylor Lautner.
Oh, Taylor Lautner. Actually, I just saw him at an event. He's gorgeous in real life.
Oh,
but no, he is, isn't he? I mean,
Yes.
have you seen his pictures? He's gorgeous. No, I mean, he seems like such a sweetheart. I don't think I've officially met him, but he's very cool, and he seems very cool. But no, I'm actually working really hard on school, on driver's ed, on my music, and on work, and then writing and producing and stuff right now. Boys are not a priority to me. Yeah, I make collages a lot. Do not try this at home. I spend a lot of time in record stores. Actually working on learning the ukulele right now.
Really? Okay, cool.
Which is not going swimmingly. I'd really like to learn to play the cowbell. I love
Bailey can do that.
Bailey probably does play the cowbell.
You haven't played
I do not doubt it. One episode she's gonna be like, well, I had a lot of time in the farm and I mastered a little cowbell. She like whips it out. I would not be surprised. Would you?
No.
Yeah, out of her back pocket. I happen to have my cowbell. Let's party.